We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the San Diego Padres and the Detroit Tigers. The Friars have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Matthew Boyd will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Strike thrower, not afraid to go in and challenge hitters. He's kind of what a manager would like to have. You know what you're going to get with Matthew Boyd. He's not afraid to throw the fastball or his breaking stuff over the plate. Sneaky, really good pitcher.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
First pitch of the at-bat. First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. So guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they were finally able to snap that streak
for the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like you said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. A dive, but it's off his glove. Kristen Stewart is going to come in now and take over following the injury.
Defensively for the Tigers. Now playing lefty, number 14. Batting second.
Before the first pitch, a check at first, and the runner back in standing. Here's Juan Lagares now. He's got a base hit tonight as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. They'll start this one at 274. No home runs just yet and 4 RBIs. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
That's the ball.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw not in time as he steals second.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
The 1-2. Now a swing, and of course this fly ball will immediately test the new guy as this is in the air to left. But this will land untouched. Here he comes again, 1-2.
That's a ball.
And here's a ball out towards straightaway center field. Reyes is there, and he has it for the first out. And here's a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting San Diego Padres. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
You know, taking a look at this lineup, Matt, one thing you have to take into account is the variables that you can't control. and that's the wind. It's blowing in. It's howling in. You're going to see some guys in this lineup change their approach, not be looking for that launch angle and trying to drive the ball out of the ballpark. It's going to take a big man to put one over the wall today.
And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Tommy Pham.
Into the box, Tommy Pham. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Tatis stands at second with 2 gone. 1-0 pitch is a circle change. It runs outside 2-0.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give in to this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
The set and the 2-1 into center field. Line drive base hit, and they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
A nice way to start a new series, D-Roll. The thing you want to do is try to score early. It's always nice to win the first game of a series.
Yeah, they're coming out swinging right here, trying to set the tone and let everybody breathe a deep sigh of relief. Hopefully get this first game under our belt.
And in steps Manny Machado. Lifetime numbers against Matt Boyd. He's hitting .429. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Machado is usually more of a threat when facing left-handers like this. The right-handers tend to give him a bit more trouble, so we'll see if that trend continues. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Popped up, and this is going to fall. He can't flag it down. 2 out with the man at first. Fastball well outside. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 2-0 ball game.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their 3rd hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this one.
Ryan Dozier at the plate. She'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch. Popped up. Cabrera waits on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Padres lead it 2-0. Zach Davies is on the mound for the Padres in this one. Dan, please, Zach, what do you got?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher, only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch to contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
Digging in, Victor Reyes. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The pitch. And that misses, ball 1. Guys, the swinging Friars as they take the field here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Looking to drop one down, but he can't make contact. 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And there's one down now. And now a look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, we'll see if Jonathan Scope can keep up the hot bat. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now, and by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
Into the box, Harold Castro, as he'll take a look at ball 1. The numbers on the year: 272, 2 home runs, and 6 RBIs. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Taken in by Machado, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, the first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
In now, Miguel Cabrera, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Now here's the pitch. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Here's the 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 0-2 once more. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They trail it here 2-0. All set for the start of the inning. Now to the plate, Josh Naylor. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First offering on its way. And that misses for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
A ball and a strike to the Padres first baseman. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider. Seared down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's the pitch. And he popped him up. Goodrum into shallow left, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Here's Jurickson Profar as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Stewart has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number one.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Detroit Tigers. Hey, let's focus on Cameron Maybin in the outfield. One of the more dynamic outfielders in our sport. He's able to cover a ton of ground, gap to gap. I almost feel like he's playing left center to right center. He's not playing center field. He's got it all covered, bailing the other guys out, and not shabby with the offensive tool either.
Fouled away. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 2 home runs, 10 RBIs. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Ball inside.
Lofted in the air out to right field. Maybin is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Fernando Tatis Jr.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. From the stretch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 1 left for San Diego as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jonathan Scope. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. This is line to left. Pham is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
So here's how the San Diego Padres are positioned defensively. And let's focus on Manny Machado, 2015 Gold Glove winner. Get the mantle space ready. He's going to add more to that. On the defensive side, he's a highlight reel at the hot corner.
Here's Cameron Maybin now. Ripped down the first base line. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting 6th, the shortstop, Nico Goodrum.
Ready now, Nico Goodrum, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch, and it's fouled away. And the pitch. Ball and a strike.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
Now the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a two-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And another foul ball.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. 2 out, nobody on. And the 11th pitch is the charm as he strikes him out to end the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Standing in, Juan Lagares, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch on its way. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. The 1-0. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1. And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
Digging in now for San Diego, Will Myers 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Looking up is the left fielder. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. A 2-run home run off the bat of Will Myers. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as the Padres have stretched their lead now 4-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Standing in now, Tommy Pham.
Tommy.
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Pham with an even 1-1 count now. Popped up, and the first baseman can't get there. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Changeup laid off down around the shins.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And with that, we give you a look here at the standings entering play in the AL Central.
Manny Machado.
One out now in the San Diego third, and that'll bring in Manny Machado. Now the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
A ball and a strike now to Machado. And the pitch misses low and away for ball two.
Hey, after the double at his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Up next to the Padres, the second baseman, Brian Dozier.
Here's Brian Dozier now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball one, no strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's wide. 2-0. Two balls and a strike to Dozier.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Fouled off. Here now the 2-2.
We got a full count.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Yeah, and when a pitching coach goes to the mound this early, he's probably just looking to reset the pitcher's mindset, get him to forget about the negative, and give him something positive to focus on. We'll see if he responds.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Josh Naylor, a base hit in his first trip. From the stretch.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Two out with the man at first. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. A runner on first with 2 away. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Grenier corrals it, but the throw is late, so the inning will continue after the strikeout pitch gets away. And not what he wanted to do there, as now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. So 2 on with 2 away, and Jurickson Profar will be the next to bat. He's set, and the pitch. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Padres get a couple of runs in the inning on the 2-run home run. We played 2.5. It's now 4-0 San Diego.
Back now for the Tigers' third turn at bat, and unfortunately for them and their fans, this lineup hasn't really found its stride this season. Entering the day, they ranked near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening, so he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
If he's able to locate that 2-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Man, if I'm on the mound right now, these guys are swinging at everything. You just want to try and paint the corners.
And it's 1-2. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Up next steps Kristen Stewart as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Slow little grounder left side. And there's out number 2.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Settling in now, Grayson Greenier. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First offering on its way. Grounder down the line at third. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Tigers.
Now batting, the center fielder, Victor.
Ready for another chance? Victor Reyes. He got on top of one and was a ground out. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This is line to left. In there, a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back two-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
In now, Harold Castro, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 2 down, runners at first and second. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Scooped up, throw on to first, and the Tigers wind up with nothing as the inning is over. Tigers strand a pair. They're down 4-0. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. New inning set to get underway. At the plate, Francisco Mejia. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now, a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
The 2-1 home is looked at off the plate for a ball.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Called a strike, and it's full 3-2. Weekly hit to third. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Ready once again, Fernando Tatis Jr. He singled and later scored back in the 1st, making him 1 for 2 so far. Now here's the pitch. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Yanked on the ground down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Well, man, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Here's Juan Lagares as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two. 4 runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ball game for the Padres. 2-1 to Juan Lagares. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Fouled away. A payoff pitch one more time. Slow little roller to third. And that's the second out.
The right fielder, number 4, Will Myers.
So here's Will Myers. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, that last at bat, Danny, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
First delivery to him on the way.
Count 1-0.
4 runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Here it comes, 2-0. Line hard, but foul. 2 out here and a runner at second. Popped him up. Candelario shading to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. We'll see Miguel Cabrera leading off when we get back. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Padres lead it 4-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
The 1-1 home. Chance here for Dozier at second. He's got it. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Jonathan. Go.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up Jonathan Schoop to hit next. First offering on its way. Schoop, who's nicknamed Mamba, he's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
A 1-1 is in there for the second strike.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Cameron Maben will be next. One out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Another full count pitch home. Again, he sends it out of play. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now. Just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Into the box now, Cameron Maben. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Pitch is popped up, and no one will track it down. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball just inside.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Dozier has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers. They trail here 4-0. Jordan Zimmerman, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Jordan Zimmerman.
So striding forward now, Tommy Pham. His line includes a single and a fly ball and 2 at-bats thus far. This one's down to third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Final line there for the Detroit starting pitcher. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
Digging in once again, Manny Machado. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Now the pitch. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Down the left field line and deep. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Scope over to his right, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Brian Dozier.
Coming to the plate now, Brian Dozier. It was a walk in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. popped him up. Grenier over to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. Last half of the fifth coming up. It's the Padres 4 and the Tigers nothing. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Digging in, Nico Goodrum. He'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Here's the pitch. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Tigers shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. And he fouls this one off. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. The 2-2 one more time. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. One 1-0 pitch on the way. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Three and 0 now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Next up for Detroit, Kristen Stewart. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit on the ground to third. Dozier on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Striding in once again, Josh Naylor. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Josh Naylor.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Aye.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope, that's a ball. 1-1.
Hit softly down the line at first, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2.
2-2 the count.
Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. Around first, digging for 2. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Jurickson Profar digs in next. Lays off 1-0. No hits to this point. Ready with the 1-0. High in the air into shallow left center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Catcher, Francisco Mejia.
At the plate, Francisco Mejia, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Runner at second here with 1 man out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Ready for another shot now. Fernando Tatis Jr. He doubled his last time through.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Padres leave 1. They lead it 4-0. Now at the plate, Grayson Grenier. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. This is flared out towards second. And that's the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Victor Whitehead.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Victor Reyes. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch on its way. Lifted into center field. Lagares on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Harold Castro.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Harold Castro. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball 1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Lagares giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Rony Garcia is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 51, Rony Garcia.
Now at the plate, Juan Lagares. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far.
Juan Lagares.
First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. Now the 2-0 home. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder, Will Myers.
Here's Will Myers. First offering on its way.
Nope. Ball 1, no strike.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Tommy Pham.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Tommy Pham. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Here's Manny Machado now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit down the third baseline. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Danger averted following the two-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Digging in now, Miguel Cabrera. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
A ball and a strike to Miguel Cabrera. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Coming in is Myers. He can't get there as it falls in.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the third hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their third knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
Here comes the first pitch.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
A runner at first with no outs here. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. To second for 1, on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 4, Cameron.
Into the box now, Cameron Maybin. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch coming, here it is.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches at the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by him.
Now here's the pitch. Oh, and that is right there for strike 2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
2 out, nobody on. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Tigers are shut down there. They're down 4-0. Into the box now, Brian Dozier. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
Brian Dozier.
Here it comes. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Up next for the Padres, the first baseman, Josh Naylor.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Josh Naylor. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Now the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Scope is there, and very quickly they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, Jurickson Profile.
Stepping up now, Jurickson Profar. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here off the bat of Jurickson Profar. First home run of the campaign for him, as the Padres have now opened up a 5-0 lead.
And he was totally dialed in for the first two hitters, seducing a couple of easy grounders. Then he catches way too much of the plate on the third guy, and it winds up in the seats. Sometimes you can fall in the trap of not focusing all the way through the end of an inning when you're rolling out there on the mound. That might have happened here.
Stepping in now, Francisco Mejia. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 home.
2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Three and 0 now. Fernando Tatis Jr. would be next. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is worse than having to battle not only the hitter, but the umpire as well. There's nothing he can do about that now. Just got to go right after the next guy.
Striding forward now is the DH, Fernando Tatis Jr. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. No balls and 1 strike. 2 out with the man at first. A late swing on the slider, and quickly it's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. And this is popped up near second base. Scope will put this one away, and the side is retired. But the Padres add 1 thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's the Padres 5 and the Tigers nothing. Stepping into the box, Nico Goodrum. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. The bouncer to the left side. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning this season.
Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the belt, the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nobody out, runner on first. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. From the stretch. He pulls this one into right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Emilio Pagan comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
Emilio Pagan.
To the plate now, Kristen Stewart, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Comes set, and the 0-1. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops. Swing and a line drive, but this will land foul as he didn't miss by much. A couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
They get the run there, but this late in the game with the lead in hand, you'll definitely trade an out for a run. That doesn't mean a whole lot.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Grayson Greenier. The potential second run of the inning stands at third. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit to short. Reined in. Throw will be to first for the second out, but meanwhile another run is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
So back at the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Victor Reyes. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Pagan, the former Tampa Bay Ray. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2.
I think you could have an argument for that first pitch that it could have been off the plate, but there was certainly no debate with that one. That missed by a ton.
Back up the middle. Dozier fields it cleanly, and they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily.
Next for the Tigers, the designated hitter, Harold Castro.
So now to the plate, Harold Castro, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a liner. But this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the third out. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 9th inning coming up. The Padres on top, 5-2. John Schreiber enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. set to start the ninth in this one. Next to the plate for the Padres, Juan Lagares. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the pitch. Pops this one up. Scope moving to his left, and that's the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Padres, the right fielder, Will Myers.
Coming to the plate now, Will Myers. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Hit the other way out toward right field. Maben is there, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the left fielder, Tommy Pham.
Digging in and looking for more, Tommy Pham. It was a two-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Got him fishing that time. 0-1. Bases are empty here with two men out. Hard liner to center field. Again, a nice clean base hit, his third of the game. So the two-out hit here extends the inning for Manny Machado.
You think he's not setting the tone for this series right there? Third knock of the night, and we're only in game one. This could be huge.
At the plate now, Manny Machado. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He was a ground out victim last time up. The 1-0 home. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball two. Skied into straightaway right. Maben is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Kirby Yates comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the ninth inning.
Now pitching for San Diego, number 39, Kirby Yates.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike taken up in the zone.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Ready with the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Yates is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build a perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
The 1-2. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number one. So his day over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the San Diego starter. He was great all night long.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. The 1-2. One out, nobody on. And that's in there for a called third strike on the split-fingered fastball. 2 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Into the box, Cameron Maben, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Man, I know exactly what this guy's feeling at the plate. Here we go again. Every time you're struggling, you look up and it says 0-2.
Last breath for the Tigers. Weak grounder down the line at third. Oh, it's off the third base bag. And he'll reach first safely.
Hey, this game is close right here, but I'll take you inside the mindset even if it was a blowout. I know the team's down to their final out, but you'll be hard-pressed to ever find an offensive player give away an AB. Nice infield single right there to keep the line moving.
Stepping in, Nico Goodrum. He singled his last time up. From the stretch. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Fouled off. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
5-2 the final score tonight. The Padres jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Zach Davies earns his first win of the season. Matthew Boyd was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Kirby Yates records the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious San Diego Padres, 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Tigers, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 4 minutes.